All right, so we in here. Apparently your boy Benzino got into something at some gym,
Oh
and
shit. Benzino, Whack 100.
yeah,
What's going on?
they I think they tried to get him to leave. He didn't want to leave,
Oh,
and
mm.
he
Where you?
slapped a woman before slapped some woman on his way out the door.
Oh no, he ain't slapped no. Oh, okay then, man. Go ahead and roll the clip. Let's see what we got going on, man.
Yes,
You got that
sir.
thing locked and loaded
Suck my, suck my.
for eviction?
To the aftermath of a heated incident involving Raymond Scott, better known as Benzino, a prominent figure in hip hop and the co founder of The Source magazine. On April 7th, 2022, Cobb County Police were called to Pepper Boxing Gym in Georgia after a reported altercation. According to the police report, Benzino refused to leave as the gym was closing, leading to a confrontation where he allegedly struck a woman in the face before fleeing to a nearby apartment building. Although the victim sustained a cut under her eye, she declined to press charges. What happens next is captured on body cam as officers execute a warrant at Benzino's apartment. Let's see how this went.
Why is he getting evicted?
Yeah, it's a little unclear why how they got to this part here. He slapped the woman in the gym, then they ended up knocking on his door for an eviction, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it
yeah.
just yeah. Go ahead. What you say?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say go ahead and roll that because I'm confused right now because like shit,
Mhm.
like you
I'm trying
said,
to
man,
get.
he refused to leave the gym. You know what I'm saying? He slapped the woman on the way out. She refused to press charges, but now there's an
Mhm.
eviction notice at his
Yeah,
door. So this, I don't know,
yeah,
man. This is all over the place.
His wide
yeah.
nigga taking that gym too serious, ain't it?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Maybe the gym is
Yes,
at the apartment complex. Maybe I don't know.
I think they said it's like close to it, not too far from the apartment.
Well, that
He
shouldn't
said
have
a
nothing to do
nearby
with the
complex, I believe. Yeah.
yeah, that shouldn't have nothing to do with the eviction. Then I don't know. Let's see.
This video was created from a channel called Unspoken Crime Murderers. For anybody that want to go back and catch the full thing, but here you go.
Yeah. All right, sir. So go ahead and place your hands right here.
What's this for?
You have an active warrant
For what?
in Cobb County.
I just got out of jail with that. I just came out with
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, they still confirmed it. Go
What
ahead
you
and place
mean?
your hands behind your back.
What's the warrant for?
We'll go over that as soon as I have it. All right.
I just came out of jail with that. I have the papers. You want to see the
All right.
paper?
Hold on.
I just got out of jail for that.
Okay.
Don't arrest me. I'm done. Listen.
All right.
Arrest me fucking for property. I'll shoot your motherfucking
Okay.
ass.
Okay.
All right. I just got out of jail 3 days ago.
Okay.
All right. For the same warrant.
So before all of this right here went down, they went in his apartment and they did a search, went through there, made sure that no one else was in there. They had him locked up on the outside of the door. Then they brought him back in and kind of asked him for his ID and stuff like this, and they ended up at this part right here.
So they had a search before telling them they had a warrant. They searched it. You know what I'm saying? They searched the
Yeah,
apartment
exactly.
and everything before issuing a warrant.
My point exactly. He's supposed to lead off with that, so he's slipping on that part. And then on top of that, and I will say this though, he did ask, and the dude said, "I'll let you know when I got it." No, bitch, you should have came in the door with it. You know what I'm saying? Not wait till you get it. All right, then I stand outside my door. You can't come into my house until you go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand your rights. But he had already let him in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they forced their way in or not because we didn't see that part. But nah, bro. As soon as he just man, what? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
and
still
they
gotta be careful though. He still had to be careful, but yeah, man, hold on, bro. You can't put me in no handcuffs, you know what I'm saying, with these accusations. You better show me what's up. You can't just walk into my place of abode and sit here and trying to put me in handcuffs. That's you know what I'm saying? That's kidnap at this point because you haven't clarified, you have not clarified your you know what I'm saying, your warrant. You talking about now, you talking about wait until you get it. Nah, man, all right, then take these cuffs off of me and get your butt outside my door and then try again. Because right now, that's kidnapping, man.
yeah, and when they originally came in, they told him that there was a team of people that's going to be coming in to take all of his stuff out of the apartment. So it sounds like he was renting from there and didn't pay the rent, and they were trying to evict him. So they were supposed to be coming to serve eviction papers, and then like I said, it all transpired into this right here. And
What state is this in? Do you know?
shit,
Is that Georgia?
Georgia.
They
Yeah,
said,
he said decal.
they said Cobb County or something like that.
Georgia.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't know how Georgia laws work, but I do know how this law works. For him to be evicted, he had to get 3 notices. So did his dumb ass
First of
He
all,
ignored the
They
3
didn't show no
notices?
papers, no eviction papers.
First of
You know
all,
what I'm saying?
why-
That's a failure of due process right there, because you know what I'm saying. You
First-
got to give them 3 notices off rip. That's unanimous across the states right there. You know what I'm saying. That's with anything. You get your you get your first notice, you get your second notice, and then you get your final notice. I mean,
That's
that
what
goes with anything. Same thing with a car payment. You get your 30-day notice, you get your 60-day notice, and you get your 90 days. And after that 90 days, you don't respond. And within 5 days, they come and get that thing. So
They only gotta serve it to you, like, you know what I'm saying, hand in hand. Like, they can't leave it at your doorstep.
yes, they do. They can stay.
Oh,
They
they
can
can?
post your eviction. Yes, they can post your eviction notice right up on the door, and you got 10 to 15 days to respond. It says it right there on the eviction notice. Now, I've never been through this experience. This just comes from reading laws, but they'll have it on there, and it says, "Please give us a reason why you shouldn't be evicted." All of this stuff, all the eviction notice. He might have just grabbed it and treated it like some junk mail and threw it in the drawer and not respond. If you don't respond, that is eviction by default.
Yeah, I had a landlord who said the tenant that was in the house before me, he said that dude was staying in his house for a whole year and some change for free without paying him because he could never get to him to give it to him face to face. He said, I guess, I don't know if that's South Carolina or what, but he said he wasn't able to just leave
That sounds like a summons. That sounds like a summons to me. You know what I'm saying? If he couldn't deliver it himself, because an eviction notice, you can just post that up on the door. You don't need nobody there for that. So what you're talking about, that sounds like he was trying to summons them to court. So you can't, if he's trying to deliver it himself, if he never comes in contact with the tenant, then the tenant has no reason to show up at court because they never got their summons.
Mm-hmm. So just to be a little clear, to make sure I didn't forget anything and what I was telling y'all, I'm gonna jump back to the beginning of it, and we can just kind of look a little bit deeper and make sure everything is answered.
While serving the warrant, officers learned from the property manager that the unit was.
And they had a warrant.
Serving a warrant.
Yeah, they're serving a warrant. This ain't no eviction notice. This is a warrant. So I
right.
don't know. But she's saying eviction though. They serving a warrant, but she's saying eviction. That's the part. That's like
the
eviction
whole thing is
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's play it.
Up for eviction, so they decided to proceed with the eviction too.
That's the default judgment.
I need you to step out, sir.
Okay, you guys be too much.
Step out.
I can't get my drawers on.
Step out.
For what?
Step out.
We're gonna clear the house. We're gonna clear the house.
Okay, so that's fine.
Sheriff's office, bitch, in here. I got a closet to the left.
Gotcha. Sheriff's office goes to the room.
Hold what you got, Johnson.
Gotcha. Sheriff's office.
All right. See my flashlight, Johnson? Coming out.
Boy, they got the lethals out off the rip. That's weird too.
Sheriff's office eviction.
I'm wondering, like, it must be something violent, some type of violent crime or something.
Watch yourself.
That could be.
You know who it is. All right. Yeah, so you already know who this is. Really. Yeah, he's famous. Is he? Yeah. I don't know if it's still active.
Yeah, they were.
No, they just said something. He got arrested. When he said he was out, he got arrested.
They're talking about the warrant.
I know he did. But all right, sir. You come on.
So right there, they brought him in.
And they got him standing outside his house, bro. In just his drawers. man, that right there. Oh my goodness, man, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even allow me to put, or you could have grabbed them yourself. You know what I'm saying? I would utilize this in a you know what I'm saying? I can't say defamation of character, but there's some kind of there's a violation here. There's a violation here, bro. What that
Yeah, that
violation is right off the top of my head, I can't think of it right now, but that is definitely a violation right there. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, when you're serving a warrant, that's the whole point. You're serving a warrant. Where was the paperwork at? Did you see anybody hand him a warrant saying, "Hey, this is the warrant. This is why we're here"? That's
I'm
another
thinking.
violation.
Mhm.
Go ahead. You think
I'm
what?
thinking they probably put him out there, probably taking some safety measures to make sure no one else was in there or he didn't have any weapons he can grab and turn on them with. Because when they brought him back in, they started letting him go back in the room and get his clothes, put his clothes on, got his phone and all that stuff. Once they got him dressed, then that's when all hell broke loose.
But see, you can't force no one outside of their home naked, bro. He was basically naked. Then on top of that, okay, I kind of understand where you're coming from with the safety measures, but that's what they call handcuffs. If they was thinking
Yeah.
about safety measures, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
they
should
should
have
have.
had the handcuffs. Then on top of that, it was a bad angle too when I make this statement here because it's not. Did y'all see anybody in the hallway with him?
Nope. And
So
he
it
shit,
seems like
he was free. He could
seems
have.
like they left him outside the hallway by himself. So where's the safety measures
Damn.
having that?
Yeah.
So, like, man, like, but once again, though, from the angle that they just showed, though, there could have been somebody around the wall there. So, you know, that's kind of speculative right there when I make that statement. But at the same time, it's like, you know, once you start understanding laws, man, you'll start seeing a different perspective of things. But once again, nah, bro, this can't be no safety measure. And my first initial thought, nah, man,
Yeah.
ain't no way. They left him. They forced him outside. No, didn't even give him a chance to even put a t-shirt on. Didn't handcuff him, so they didn't care about safety because he could have came in behind him, or he could have just ran.
Yeah.
On top of that, you serving a warrant, but there was no warrant actually served.
Yeah, so they were slacking too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a violation of due process when it comes to that. Like your initial thing before you even came in the door, that's what you should have been saying. I have a warrant. So before you even take a step in the door, that's what they're supposed to do. Give you that warrant before they even cross that threshold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
And then if they come in against your will, yeah, that's invasion. That's an invasion of my privacy. I don't know who you are. At this time, you could defend yourself, but depending on who you are, you might not see tomorrow. So you got to be smart about it. Go ahead and let them continue to fuck up. And then I'm going to see you in court. But a lot of people scared to go to court too.
That's what I'm about to say. If you know the law, ain't no need to try to sit there and defend yourself. Just go ahead and let them do what they're doing.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Get
And why
paid.
they doing what they doing, that's the first thing you need to be screaming out. I do not consent to no search or seizure. Screaming that loudly and saying nothing else. They messed up. All of us gonna get thrown out.
Y'all so stupid.
It might just be a delay that they didn't put it in, but if
It
you
might
say you
just be
buy,
delayed that they put it in the you think it is. Just hurry the up and take these cuffs off. Oh, dumbass. I'm already on bail off it. Stupid.
I don't even see any paperwork on the table. Like I was just looking around the table and stuff. I didn't even see no paperwork. There's no warrant, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still looking, trying to catch different body angles from their cams. Nah, I haven't seen the paperwork yet. This so-called warrant or eviction.
Yeah, is he?
When did the warrant come out?
5/16/2022.
Ask him, you have SCSO? Step up here. Put it on speaker.
Hold on, stand by for me.
Who you talking to?
SL Radio.
All right. Hey, who's speaking? Hey, talk. Hey, Alexis, Sergeant Block. What's up, sweetie? All right, so the warrant is good for him, right? Okay. Stay with me. Question. When did that warrant get put in the system? Okay, could you check our jail system?
Like, you know what? You don't have to. Because I can't wait to sue you, motherfucker. I can't wait. Let's go.
If it's not,
Matter of fact, am I locked up? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
detained for right now.
10%.
All right. Take it to the car.
What is that?
Man, look here. How y'all see the questions that they're asking dispatch, man? Like, what is it good? Wait a minute, you supposed to be good before you even showed up.
That's I was like, why he stepped out to the back too to go ask these stuff, trying to be sneaky. Like you ain't come prepared. You got to call and make sure, like, did you check dates on these warrants or see if they've been issued? Like, bro, how y'all pull up to the man door and not know all this already?
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, I don't know what's going on in Georgia. There may be some differences that I'm not aware of, but I'm pretty sure it's a standard code when it comes to serving warrants across America. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, because someone drop in the chat, man, let me know what that law is in Georgia, man, that allows them to do this.
Check the chat.
Yeah, that's it's starting to get a little confusing.
I mean,
I'm seeing why he got.
so really? So you guys are gonna lock me up on the same warrant I just got bailed out on? That's okay. I'm gonna sue your dumb ass. I'm gonna sue your stupid ass. Good. No. I just got bailed out on the warrant. On what? I'm gonna tell you. You want to let me talk? Yes. Relax. No, he's fine. Listen. It's not on the same thing. It is an additional charge. For what? Did you have? I guess you could say DV warrant. What's a DV warrant?
Domestic violence.
No. Hell no. I'm gonna sue the out you guys. Hell no. In my life. Never in my life. Are you crazy? Are you guys serious? In my life? Hell no.
Now he know he just got finished slapping the lady.
Yeah, but she also refused to press charges. They said that as well. But
did he know that though?
Maybe, yeah, because if she would have pressed charges, he'd have been locked up for it. So the fact that he got all free from that let him know that, you know what I'm saying, she ain't pressing no charge.
You know what probably happened? When the police went to the scene, got information from her, she probably let them know who he was and where he's at. And she said she didn't want to press charges. After they examined her, they probably found reason to take the matter, let the state take over it. So if they saw her bruised, they were like, well, you don't want to press charges, but the state is now going to do it.
You're right. My bad. I won't try to cut you off, but he's right. Yeah, I forgot all about that. You know what I'm saying? Even though she don't want to file charges, the state still can. Yep, I forgot all about that. That is true. Yeah, that is true.
And he acting clueless, like he don't know he just got he don't know he just hit a woman. So
you said something right there, Phil. Well, I forgot all about that. That is true, boy. Look at here. Maybe he forgot just like I did, man. Look here, and I read laws, bro. I mean, I forgot. Still Phil just said something. Dang.
Yeah. Hey, Will fell out too. I don't know if y'all noticed, but yeah, I was typing in the chat.
Okay.
He been in the waiting room. All
right.
Domestic violence. You guys, I can't believe this shit. Why didn't you show up on last Tuesday when they bailed me out of Compton?
He said it was an additional charge. That means they came back and charged you with something else.
They came back and charged you with domestic violence? When?
We'll know when we get to the jail. We'll get the trial.
Who came back?
Yeah.
Who came back? Who did I get charged from?
Man, that's annoying watching his ignorant ass.
Not really, because that's his right. He's supposed to question. He's supposed to have all information for whatever he's accused of, and he has a right to face his accuser. So
all the drama he got, but it's like this though. I always tell people, just like you know how to move different. He's in Georgia. He's in Cobb County. You know. Any little thing. It's just like the other day, me and my son was going to a certain neighborhood.
Okay,
I
tell me
told
what
him,
laws is in Cobb County since you made that
I'm
reference.
I'm I'm
Cobb County. What's up with Cobb County? Let me know.
I'm not saying that the laws is different. It's just that you have to know how to move in certain places. I can go another example. You go to Miami, unless they done recently changed, they pull you over in Miami, they can lock you up for 10 years and before they give you a trial. So you got to know how to move when you in certain places, because one little simple situation, they can just lock you up and just throw away the key. Now, Cobb County, Georgia,
Yeah, if you don't know
unfortunately,
your rights, yeah, they could do that.
It's
Shit,
DeKalb
I
County
would
too.
say you got to
DeKalb
know how to
County.
move when you're in certain predicaments, not just certain places. When
right?
you're in a certain predicament, you got to know how to hold your tongue.
Exactly. So he's in two
Now,
different
in that
things. He's in
situation,
a
you know what I'm saying, both of y'all are 1,000% wrong. Like I just said, that is his law. That is his God-given right. That is law. He's supposed to know what his accusations are, what the laws are. I mean, that's for
Totally
them
agree.
being there. There's no
It's
warrant.
a-
Once again, he has a right to face his accuser and what the causes are. So you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
not
If you
talking
don't know
against
these
that.
things, you're gonna
yes,
just call the
Doug.
dude a
Yes,
fool. If you
Doug.
don't know
You're
anything, you're gonna call the
you're
dude a fool.
100%. You're 1,000% right.
So you
And
can't call this man a
it's
fool for asking questions. Only a fool would not ask questions, especially when you're in trouble. He's not being.
but
You know what I'm saying? It's not one. It's one thing if he's trying to lie. He's asking questions. See what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand the difference. There's a difference to say, "Oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that." He's saying who, why, when, and where. Those are questions, bro.
he's not carrying himself in a
How is he not
easy enough
carrying
way.
himself? He did not put up a fight. He even let them put him. Well, you didn't see this part, but he also allowed them inside the home with no fight. He also allowed them to take him outside and stand outside his own home with just drawers on. He also allowed them in the house without serving a warrant. When they said they was there for a warrant, but they also not to say for eviction. They didn't even serve an eviction paper either. Come on, bro. There's 100 things wrong with this right here. That man got
It
every right.
is.
He got every right to be asking those questions.
Yeah,
And
I don't think
it is.
not fight. And he not fight. He allowed him to handcuff him and everything, bro. He's not being belligerent. Anybody
Yeah, I don't think tone and you know what I'm saying how you asking the question should matter. You know what I'm saying, especially when you getting a surprise. You know what I'm saying, knock at your door by the police. Your emotions gonna be going. You know what I'm saying. So I don't think it's about how he's saying it, but it's just about what he's saying. So,
If it was you,
my point
yeah,
exactly what
maybe.
he's saying is correct though. That's why I keep trying to explain.
Yeah,
what he's saying is correct.
This is somebody that's been in the news. This is somebody that's been in the news for drama already, and he's telling
you can't
that ain't got
judge
nothing
me
to
off
do
of
with
past this on this matter. This is a totally different matter, so you can't not conflict the two. Once again, Lady Liberty has a blindfold on for a reason because she's blind. She only hears the facts, and they deliver no facts. Matter of fact, they even had to go outside on the balcony and call to make sure it was good.
Well, unfortunately, unfortunately for him, he's in Cobb County, Georgia, and he's been in trouble before, and it's nowhere near the utopia that.
What's the reason? What's the reason for him being in Cobb County, Georgia? You keep.
I don't know. If I had money, there's no way I'd live in Cobb County, Georgia.
Obviously, his money ain't going that way. He's staying in an apartment.
I'm not living in Cobb County, Georgia, with the money I got now.
It's called DeKalb County, by the way. I'm just saying.
No, Cobb County and DeKalb is two different places.
Oh, I thought the police said
no.
DeKalb.
No,
yeah, when they came.
Yeah, they had Cobb County on the back of their vest.
Yeah, Cobb County, not DeKalb. No.
Okay.
So back to what Doug was saying, I totally agree on that.
I do too.
Only a fool will not ask questions, but a fool will also act a fool.
But he's not
right.
What I see transpiring right now is a fool.
How?
He got every right to ask questions and wanting to know why they're in there, why is he being detained? But the way he's starting to act is not.
How? How is he? Okay, explain to me how is he acting? This man is not the man alive. How though? That's what I'm baffled by this because I'm not understanding how the man is being acting a fool. He allowed him to cuff him. He didn't resist. He's walking along. They're not forcing him. You see, he's walking along with them and asking questions.
Yeah. Well, I think y'all saying because he's yelling and screaming, but that ain't got nothing to do with it because that's what I'm saying. When your emotions involved, you got police cuffing you. Of course, your emotions you're gonna be yelling, you're gonna be screaming. But like I said, I think what Dub is trying to say. It don't matter how he's presenting it. He's presenting it correctly. It don't matter if he's yelling it or whispering it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hitting nobody. He's resisting. He asking all the right questions. I think y'all saying he acting the fool because he yelling and screaming. But I don't think that should
Play the
matter
next
either,
10 seconds.
Yelling and screaming ain't no threat.
Let's see the next 10 seconds.
Please, sir. An officer charged with domestic violence? Yes. Why didn't he arrest me?
Why didn't you?
Yeah, dickhead, why didn't he?
Because he wasn't there when you could locate you. He put a warrant out on you. So if somebody came up, he came up 1099.
Okay, yeah. This shit crazy.
When we get to the
This shit crazy. Suck my dick. Suck my.
He got a right to say that.
This don't even make sense.
He got a right to
This
say
don't even make sense. Why did the officer arrest me then? How does that make sense to you? You idiots, man. Oh man, you guys are violating the out of my rights. That's all right, though. That's all right. Man, you know how many times Cobb County been sued? Correction, Sam.
Exactly. Why you live there?
He had a right.
Ain't no way.
He had a right to say everything. Y'all know? Do y'all know you can cuss them out?
You can, Dub, and he has a right to live in damn racist ass Cobb County like an idiot.
Man, I've seen some congressmen do some stuff. I'm talking about, man, but you got to be up late night to see these things, man. Sometimes people drop it on YouTube, but bro, I've seen some congressmen go in.
And I hope it's not as racist as it was. So I ain't trying to put no bad word on Cobb County, but like you said, they've been sued many times, and there has been a lot of situations where law-abiding or even someone who was pulled over and arrested got some things done to them. But yeah, they got rights, but it's a lot of dead people that had rights. What I'm trying to say. So it's kind of like they say sometimes you know
their rights. Y'all was saying the man was a fool. Y'all didn't even know he was staying within his rights, but y'all were calling him.
Bro, he
fool.
just said suck my dick. That's not necessary.
Why it ain't? Well, okay, then you could let the police go in your house and not serve you a warrant. Did you mean to tell me that was necessary? But that was unnecessary. They had already did multiple unnecessary things before he even got to that point. So what are you talking about?
So just collect your check. Like
for me, if I know I didn't do anything, I'm not in the wrong, and I know that I'm being violated, I'll let them go ahead and proceed with their violations. And again, like we were saying in the beginning, hit the ass in the pockets.
But see, that's you. See what I'm saying? You can't tell that man to act like you, though.
Yeah, that's why I stopped arguing.
Right.
Because
that's what we can't do. We can't tell that man work.
That's why I said use 1,000% right too, Dub. That's right. Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? So we can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm being 100%. I'm taking myself out of the scenario and I'm looking at this from a right standpoint and a law.
The law. Yeah.
I don't care about his past. I know about his past as well, but I can't base it off of that because that ain't why they're there. I'm basing it off of specifically why they're there.
I see a lack of mental maturity, self-control. I see a defiant little child that gets mad when they can't have their way. When I'm watching his actions right now, because his actions are only a compilation of him as a person from childhood on up.
Well, man, you better not watch me then in front of the police, especially if they violate my rights. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? My mouth gonna be way nastier without no threats, and then on top of that, I'm gonna be adding in their violations, exactly where they're violating. Well, you're violating me this way. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it on here, but man, I'm gonna let them know. And I might not yell either. I'm gonna say it calm. I'm gonna be smiling at her. I'm gonna let you know, yeah, buddy, you got a JS 44 coming your way, and I ain't going to the district. I'm at the precinct. Forget that, bro. I'm going after your bond. See, I'm gonna hit them a little bit harder. See, I know you got a bond. Every police officer has a bond. If you don't, if you hit that bond and they lose that bond, you win that case. If they don't got a bond, they can't wear a badge.
And that shows an act of mental maturity and self-control, self-discipline. That's my point.
But he said he's still gonna be calling him every name he can think of. Though.
Yeah, because you're violating me. Yeah, because you violating me first.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try and come in here with that badge on and think you got some type of authority. At the end of the day, my dude, you're a public servant. You serve me. You know, and I don't mean that in a belittling the police type of way, because we need the police. I'm for the police, but if you're violating my rights, your badge goes out the window, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But if you come in on proper procedures, you hand me my paperwork, you do what you're supposed to do, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I messed up. I'm gonna accept my my dealings, whatever he did. We don't even know if that's true. Everything's alleged because they don't even know. That's why they had to call in. Hey man, is this thing good? Right. So that's a problem. So that's a problem off the rip. So now I'm thinking everything that they doing is wrong, because now you don't even know what you're doing is right.
And I'll digress after this. Our reactions towards the police has a lot to do with the reason that a lot of us are 6 feet under the ground right now,
due to lack of knowledge.
Whether you know your rights or not, the way you respond to these guys, the type of energy, the attitude that you give them, if they don't possess the mental maturity and self-control, then they're going to react in a worse way, which is going to keep on spiraling until somebody's dead.
Yeah, what happened with Sandra Bland?
It's like, so he's a stupid motherfucker. I'm gonna be out here waving and shit. I'm like, man, you guys to be. I'm gonna be just like this right here, man. You're a stupid mother. You know what I'm saying? You're violating my right here. You did not follow your due process. You was an ignorant. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm gonna be here so smoothly with it. See, I'm gonna be so calm with it, but be disrespectful, because you're being disrespectful to me. You done come into my place of abode. See, y'all pay attention to the word I'm using. I ain't say my house, my residence. I'm saying you come into my place of abode. I'm gonna go hit them with terminologies, man, that comes from the courtroom that they know. See what I'm saying? You got to let these, you know what I'm saying? You can still talk crazy and get your point across. See what I'm saying? We always want to say somebody that talks to the police got to be talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not used to it. Why? Because you don't know your rights either. You don't even know that you're not even supposed to be pulled over, but you are, because you got a tag on the back of it. But we're not. That's a whole different story. I'm not about to veer off. But if you don't understand your rights or what the things that you're even doing, of course, this is going to look crazy to you because you don't know. But if you know what's going on, you're going to be just like me. Like, bro, I'm still waiting to see where's the paperwork, where's the proof at what he did wrong. Everything's still alleged, because what they say, innocent till proven guilty, right? But y'all done made a man guilty because he didn't call them stupid motherfuckers. I'm going to sue the shit out of you. Come on, man. We as a people got to step our game up and pay attention. Just because we disagree with the police don't mean you're going to get put 6 feet under. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We can't tie that to every occasion that someone disagrees with the police. I can show you a whole bunch of stuff that people talk worse than I did and pull it off with no violation, no citations or nothing. Cuss the police out and everything. You just got to know what you're talking about.
Roll clip.
Suck my. Your mother. You punk motherfuckers. That's all right. That's all right. People look up. Suck my dick. Suck my. Suck my. Suck my. Look up to that. You. What else? Yes, your mother. Your mother's sucking my. I can't believe it. It doesn't even make sense. I just got out of jail in a domestic violence. Man.
You know you slapped that woman.
Yeah, their mamas ain't had nothing to do with it now. He could have just continued to disrespect them. Leave their mamas out of it.
Hey, officer.
Yeah. Their mama ain't telling them to be a police officer.
Roll down the window, please.
He apologized.
I can't breathe, man. I can't breathe. Just I don't even know what's going on.
Nah, they be doing that shit on purpose.
Now he apologized.
Y'all don't peep police tactics, bro.
What do you say? What do you?
He said, officer, I apologize. Can you please roll down the window?
He said, I apologize.
Thank you, sir.
But see, that's why you don't be doing that dumb shit.
Roll down the window, please. Because I can't breathe, man.
Now you see, now he please.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just saying, act civilized. That's all I'm saying.
A little more, please. Thank you. All right.
Should have stuck with it. Stood your grandma, boy, because he was going regardless. He getting booked regardless.
Yeah, he should have kept
They're
his
not
gangster.
gonna give him. They're not gonna give him no
The
more
rapper
time.
was charged.
Yeah, he could have said "F your mama" and all that. He was saying even more all the way to the precinct. He wasn't gonna get an extra day for saying none of that. Why? Because he's within his rights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can call him in what he was because he can't even he can't even stand on his ground. Right now he's screaming he gonna sue, but he got to call his lawyer to sue. And he might not even sue because of the simple fact that he been doing previous things that they gonna try and use that against him. Now, some people deserve what they get. You know what I'm saying? In his case, he deserved it because, like I said, he been doing previous things, even though you're not supposed to judge him off of those previous things. But when you're a repeater, that means you're just going, you know what I'm saying? You're going to keep doing stupid stuff. But also, I don't agree with the police either. You know what I'm saying? Just due to the fact is, if you had that information on him, why did you let him go in the first place? So technically, I got to look at the Cobb County as in y'all out there releasing domestic violent people. So what now? I got to look at precinct as well. You know what I'm saying?
He's in
Precinct idiots too.
He's in Cobb County, and the only reason he didn't get his ass beat, in my opinion, right now, is because now everybody knows you got cameras. If this would have been 20 years ago, they would have probably beat the fuck out of his ass in Cobb County.
Last year over this stuff, and they had cameras too. So what you just said had no relevancy, bro. They've been had cameras.
No,
they've been had
cameras for years. What I'm saying is, now they have like mandatory. Your camera's supposed to be on. It wasn't that long ago where it was like, I don't know the law like you do, but you might be able to date it when they started saying you must have your camera on. You must have it on.
Let me tell you when they said
what's no trenches about Cobb County though? I keep hearing y'all say I keep hearing y'all say he in Cobb County. He in Cobb. Like what's the
that? What I was trying to figure out. We're the one that keeps saying that.
It's just been like racist, heavier racist. Because I mean, obviously, we live in South Carolina, which has been, had its whatever you want to call it as far as level of racism. But Cobb County, Georgia, has just been one of the higher levels. And I do have like some stuff to get over from Cobb County because I took one of my favorite cousins to Tennessee with me once. And guess what? We're driving, we're talking. And so my mind is not really thinking on where we're at, but I'm running out of gas. I'm excited still that he's with me. We're getting hungry. So I'm like, oh, shoot. So he's like, man, just stop at the Burger King. Once again, I'm not realizing we done went through all these other towns, right? So where do I pull over at the Burger King, Cobb County? Tell the lady straight up, hey, we want our food for here. We want to sit down. You know what I'm saying? This girl brought back our food.
So that's why
she brought the food out like this.
Opinion already built up against Cobb County.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm being transparent. But she came to the